Hello yogis, today's class is a yin yoga class designed to stretch the upper body. We'll begin in a comfortable seated position and take a neck stretch. So take an inhale and then exhale, drop your head over to the left. Soften your left shoulder down and away from your ear. You should feel a nice stretch through the right side of your neck here. Sit up nice and tall. Slow, deep breaths. Option to stay right here, or you can extend your right fingertips down toward the ground, crawling them out to your right. You should feel this just a little bit more in the neck. Inhale, bring your head back to center and place your right hand back on your right knee. Take a breath here, and then we'll switch sides. Drop your head over toward your right. Soften your right shoulder down and away from your ear. Continue to breathe nice and slow. And keep your core engaged so that you're sitting up tall. The left side of your neck should feel nice and long. Option to stay here or extend your left arm out to the side, crawling your fingertips toward the left. Just going a little deeper in the stretch. Inhale, come back to center. We'll switch the crossing of our legs and grab our strap, coming into arch your arms on the right side. Your right arm will reach up with the strap in your hand. Bend the elbow. And then the left hand comes to grab the strap behind you. If you need a little bit more, you'll crawl the hands closer toward one another. If it's a little bit too intense, you'll give yourself more slack on your strap. And no matter where you're at, you're sitting up nice and tall, broadening through your collarbones, and maintaining your slow and steady breath. Slowly release and just give yourself a shoulder roll here before switching sides. Take the strap in your left hand, bend your left elbow, and reach your right hand behind you to clasp the strap. And again, if you want more, you'll crawl your hands closer toward one another. If you want less, you'll give yourself more slack on your strap. And just notice the difference on this side compared to the other side. In this particular stretch, we usually have one side that feels a lot easier than the other. Continue to utilize your breath here to breathe into any areas where you may be feeling discomfort. Slowly release. We're going to come to lie down on our bellies for a lying chest stretch. Once you're on your belly, you'll take your left arm out to the side, nice and straight, left palm flat. Plant your right palm in the earth, bending your elbow. And then bend your right knee and place your right foot on the floor behind you. So you're rotating onto the left side of your body a little bit here. You should feel a nice opening through the front of your chest, especially in your left shoulder. You can always have a block under that right foot if you need it, or a blanket underneath your head. And as you breathe here, just keep your presence in this moment. Slowly return back to center. And we'll switch sides, straighten your right arm, plant your left palm on the earth, bend your left elbow, bend your left knee, and then rotate onto your right side and plant your left foot behind you. Feel that nice opening through your right shoulder. And again, you can always use the support of a block underneath the left foot, or a blanket under the head. You want to make this pose as comfortable as possible here. Slowly return back to center, and we'll take Sphinx pose. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, broaden through your collarbones. You can keep your palms on the earth or turn your palms up toward the sky. Sometimes turning the palms up is a little bit more restorative. It can feel really good on the front of the body. Slow and deep breathing wherever you're at. From here, we'll take bow tie pose. So you'll cross your right arm over your left and just begin to crawl your fingertips out toward the sides, past your mat, and then drop your chin toward your arms. You should feel a nice opening in the back here and in the back of your neck. And this stretch definitely has a tendency to get a bit intense, so make sure that you're really breathing nice and slow, keeping the body calm, keeping the mind calm, and truly maintaining your presence. And we'll slowly release here. Bring your forehead to the earth, interlace your fingers behind you, and just press your knuckles away from you for a moment before we switch sides. And then release. We'll take the other side. So the left arm crosses in front of the right this time. Crawl your fingertips out farther than your mat. And then drop your chin toward your chest. And again, the key here is to keep the breath steady. Use your breath to lessen the intensity of the pose and to maintain continual awareness in your body. Slowly release. Lower your forehead to the earth one more time. Interlace your fingers. Press your knuckles away from you. Just for a moment. And then slowly release. We'll make our way into our final pose, which is fish pose today. So you'll use your blocks here. You'll take one block on the lowest setting and then the other one on the medium setting. If you'd like, you can have your blanket over your blocks for more support. And when you lie back, the first block should be underneath your shoulder blades, and then the second block is under your head. The block under the shoulder blades is on the medium setting, and the block under your head is on the low setting. If that's a bit too much, you can always bring that block under your head to the medium setting as well. And here, just breathe deeply into your heart center. Let go of any tension you're feeling in the upper body. And find peace and stillness in this moment. And this is where I'll leave you today. Feel free to stay here as long as you'd like, only coming out when you're ready. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.